Good morning, everyone. It is currently Wednesday. I had to really think about that because this morning I got up super early at the time of 9 o'clock. It was only 3 hours ago. But both of my bags are packed. Well, when I say packed, I mean I got everything off the clothes source from outside and just transferred it into 2 bags. And whatever I take to 2,000 Trees, I'm going to try and take to Lanzarote. 2,000 Trees bag, Lanzarote bag, much difference in size. And I actually have absolutely no idea what's in that bag, but it's okay because I'll be in Spain. Well, I said it was in Spain. It's off the coast of Spain near Morocco. That's what I've been told. So I think I was a little bit far out, but I can't wait. I'm really excited, but this weather makes me incredibly happy. It's 2,000 Trees Day, baby! Day 1. You guys won't see this until 2,000 Trees is over. So it's quite nice because I can reveal a lot while I'm there about where we're camping and stuff, because I'm not going to be able to edit it until Sunday night. But I am ready. I need to probably leave in the next 10 minutes because I need to go to Sainsbury's. I need to get a sleeping bag, I need to get a memory card, and I need to get vodka and soda. They're the 4 things I need. Do I need anything else? I'm not actually coming back to this house until the week after next. And then I come back for 1 day, and then I go to another festival for a day, which is in London, which is fine. But I'm going to stop procrastinating because I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. So let's go to 2,000 Trees. It is so warm today, I don't even know if you can hear me, but I haven't even got down to where I need to be picked up. It's currently 8 minutes past 1. I'm at Clapham Junction, but I'm a sweaty mess. Luckily I've left in enough time to get down to my grandma's to then be picked up. But I think I might need another shower. I had a shower earlier on, but I think I need another one before going to a festival for 5 days where there's no showers. I'm going to keep on saying there's no showers because I don't believe last time there was a shower. Maybe there was, and I just didn't use it. That's gross. So it's currently, don't have my phone or my watch on me because I'm going to a festival and not going to wear my watch. So I can't tell you what the time is, but I think I'm being picked up in about an hour and a half. And then going up to Cheltenham. The festival's up in Cheltenham, which is a bit of a mish. It's like 2 hours 15 it said, which isn't too bad in the whole scheme of things. But I'm being picked up, but I'm going to have a sleep first as I am running on no sleep at all. As I was in that like excited, you know when you go on holiday and you get that like excited sleep where you fall asleep really quickly and then you keep waking up thinking you've missed your alarm. That's what I did last night, and I woke up 4 times in an hour, and I was like, well, this is just ridiculous. I'm going to stay up now. I should have probably packed, as I have still no idea what is in my case. But the excitement levels now have risen through the roof. This is my first festival in like 2.5 years. I cannot wait for this. I am so excited, and last time I went to 2,000 Trees, I had the most amazing time. So fingers crossed, it's as good, if not better. That is far in, bro. As you will have seen, we are here. We are at 2,000 Trees, just near Cheltenham. I have already made 2 mistakes. I brought vodka in a glass bottle and Drew was like, yeah, you can't do that, mate. And then secondly, I forgot a chair. The one thing that I had on my list to get a Mars, and I forgot it. So I'm going to be sitting on the floor most of the weekend. Oh, by the way, Drew, vlog Drew.
What's up, vlog?
Drew will be in the vlog all weekend because, yeah.
Just love it.
Just love it. Love the vlogs.
Love the vlogs. Love 2,000 Trees. Best festival in the UK.
What do you prefer, 2,000 Trees or my vlogs?
It's 2,000 Trees, mate. Sorry. I apologise.
I've just got my wristband. It's got my money on it because this festival is is a cashless festival the whole way through, which is so amazing. And I've got a top-up service, so if I go under like 20 quid, it tops me up a little bit more. So I'm very happy about that one. I've got £200 plus all of the booze that I bought earlier, so it's gonna be a good weekend.
As soon as I get my money sorted, we'll be okay.
Hey there, Sire.
Skin fade, Mark. Hello, Sammy.
How are you all doing?
Yeah, good. Nice shirt as well.
Thanks.
I was talking to Mark, not you, obviously.
Why am I so far away from everyone? Shit! That's not in the ground! It's not in the ground! Not in the ground! There's literal stone underneath the mud. We are done. Tent up. No one else's tent is up though, except Drew's. Drew's tent is up because we both did the sensible thing of bringing pop-up tents. Yeah, and we got someone else to put the pegs in because it's quite difficult to put in pegs into the ground when there's stone. So I'm in my tent, finally. The wind carried on for about 45 minutes, so that wasn't helpful at all. But we're in, we're all okay. We've got my wristband, so apparently it glows in the dark, which is a nice addition to this year. But we're putting out the marquee because everyone arrives tomorrow. We all got early tickets, but a lot of people are still at work. I've just seen on Instagram someone wants a room tour of my tent, so let's go. So you've got the kitchen area, you've got my bag with my essentials, you've got my other bag with all of my other essentials. I'm glad I didn't bring chocolate because I was going to bring chocolate, but it's so warm it will 100% melt. I think over here I need to do some work because there is definitely a lot of space that isn't being used. Same as down here. The insects can get in, so welcome to the festival life. It is currently 7:41 in the evening. The sun is going down quite quickly, and as you can clearly see from our tents, we haven't got them all up, and we certainly haven't got a gazebo up because the boys have lost a whole side of the gazebo, which they're kind of panicking about, but joke's on them, we're gonna get food. One of the best parts about 2000 Trees is the amount of food vendors that they have, and good food vendors as well, not just like crap fast food, like genuine. Yeah, the smell is pretty good, so I'm gonna go and get food as I haven't eaten all day and I'm feeling a little bit dizzy, but that's okay. Festival life, eh?
Festival life. Hungry.
The best part of this festival by far is the fact that after 3 years they've managed to get a festival on, but a bigger festival, which is amazing. But I can't tell you how happy everyone is. Like pretty much everyone that we've come across is like happy and ready to party for the next kind of 4 days. It just shows the power of like live music as well. It's just epic, and it's actually got bigger this year, which fair play to the organisers. It's been epic already, and it's not even the first day officially. It's the pre-day, and the first day when everyone arrives is tomorrow. It's amazing. time is currently 1:45 in the morning. Me, Naomi and Katie have decided that tonight is going to be a nice chilled night and that we will start the big partying tomorrow. So we decided against staying until the end of the silent disco, and we'll start it tomorrow morning with a bang, I think, because tomorrow it's going to be amazing. Good morning, people. How are we doing? I am very groggy this morning. I didn't get much sleep, but that's okay. It's currently 9:20. Means I got a decent amount of sleep. I just woke up 3 times with nightmares. And you know when you're in like a new place and you're like, where am I? Why am I in this place? I did that a few times during the night, and then I got woken up by a moth on my face, like walking over my face. But we're up. I'm really excited about today. I've genuinely just woken up. Normally, the vlog starts maybe in half an hour after I've woken up. Not today. Morning, Marco. I think it might be dead.
I think he's still alive.
How did you sleep, Drew?
Awful.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
My voice is croaky.
I'm fine. Alive. Not even learned to it. Yeah, let's do it.
My first purchase the day before breakfast was my 2K Trees water bottle. So this gives me filtered and cold water for the whole weekend. The weather doesn't look like I'll need it, but you never know. It's always a handy thing to have. I've now got 2 or 3 of these. Mark and I have just come down to the main arena because I had to buy a chair, which is a bit annoying. I had to spend £15 on a chair, Mark. 15 on a camping chair.
I think your followers would love to hear about chair rules. I think that's an important subject.
I don't actually know chair rules. What are chair rules? That everyone just has to have a chair?
Bring a chair and don't sit in someone else's chair. And essentially don't be a...
Exactly. We are officially at the main stage, but it is a bit too loud, Mark. Like, not being funny.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna have to go home. It's too loud. For a ginger, it's certainly too loud.
Avoid live music, children.
Yeah, especially if you're ginger. Katie Vlog, welcome. Who are we seeing?
We're seeing Katie Melkua.
Who's that?
She's like a folk singer. Like, we're in the forest stage, so it's going to be a bit more acoustic. They've made it a bit more music-y now, though.
Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. Just the hard rock this morning.
Yeah, it's less.
It wasn't my thing on the hangover as well. That was not a good idea. We come to a hard rock festival, and you guys know what I have to do? We have to play crazy golf. There's a 9-hole golf course. It actually doesn't look half bad, so let's see how this one goes. So these two have started on an absolute worldie and both got holes in one. I didn't. I'm saying it's rigged. It's rigged.
Amy just missed it. Amy just missed it.
Looks a bit like me after like 7 hours in the sun. We won it. It is very, very loud, so I don't think you'll be able to actually hear me. But that was a bloody great game of crazy golf. There are some crazy golfs out there that are just a bit ropey, and that one was amazing. We've just seen a few bands, and it is roasting. So there's only one thing for it, it's ice cream.
Sorbet. What do you want?
So good. So good. I feel like this vlog is going to be a lot of the same kind of walking in, same background, but the time has come. It is currently 3:10, Holding Absence are on at 3:30. This is genuinely the band I want to see, so I hope it lives up to my expectations. But in lockdown, they released an amazing album, and the group that I'm with today all love Holding Absence, or most of them love Holding Absence. So I could listen to and talk to them about the album and like our favourite songs, and would play it over and over and over again. So actually, Holding Absence isn't big for me, it's big for most of the group as well. Probably won't even be able to hear me, but I'm wearing my Holding Absence t-shirt. I'm so excited for this.
2,000 trees, let's go!
How good was that? That was dope.
It was very, very good.
That was so good. That has made my 2003s already, and it's only the first day. So
About the 1 o'clock social media talk on Saturday.
oh yeah, Alec is doing a social media talk at what, 1:30 on Saturday. Not that my viewers are going to be able to come along with this going out
For next
Monday.
year.
So that £15 chair that I bought, look at how it's ended up. It's broken. After, what's the time now?
It's
4:43. I bought that at about 1 o'clock, so that's lasted about 3 hours. No wonder they said no refunds. It's because that happens.
What day are you on? Here, what day are you on?
Chris, how's it going over there? Chris is new for the weekend. Chris is handling our guitars this weekend.
The headline for tonight is Jimmy Eat World, which I think they have 1 or 2 songs, which I absolutely love. So we shall see if I enjoy them all. We are back in the tent. It is currently 1:40 in the morning. I decided to come back to the tent a little bit earlier, as I had a little headache and I needed some paracetamol and some water. But all cleared up, we're all fine now. And I'm gonna go to bed because I am knackered. But tomorrow is a whole new adventure, new bands to see, new singers to find, I guess. But I will see you tomorrow, which is, in your terms, like 0.2 seconds. So let's go. Good morning, people. How are we doing? Today is currently Friday. I can never remember the days when I'm at festivals, but I needed that sleep because I woke up feeling so much better than I did last night, and I'm ready to smash the whole full day. Might have to have an afternoon nap, as I always have afternoon naps, but we're off to see Chapter and Verse, who are a band actually that my mate Ed knows. I think he went to school with them. But first on the agenda is definitely getting some food, because it is so hot. I think it's going to be highs of 28 today. So I have lathered up in 2 layers of sun cream, and I think I'm just going to stay hydrated all day. I don't think I'm going to drink any alcohol as it is so hot today, and that will just make me want to drink more. So I'm going to rely on my trusty water bottle and get free refills all day. Thanks so much. Amazing, thanks dude.
1, 2, check! 1, 2. You're so real. You take my sleep. It helps me feel so good. I saw a shadow. Maybe it's only feeling. Yeah. Let's go, let's go. Is everybody having a good weekend so far? Old friends, new friends. These moments right here, this is the reason we all work so fucking hard. Get 'em up.
Chapter and verse, I am fully a fan right now. That was amazing. That is exactly what the kind of music I like. Bit of pop, bit of rock. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Smashed every song. Up there with Holding Absence. I'm just gonna head back to camp, but that band was called the Virgin Marys. And yet again, it's another band I had no idea about, but absolutely loved it. I will definitely be listening to them again. But it's so hot, I'm needing to go back to my tent and just have a little bit of a chill, because I can already feel my neck burning, and I've already put 2 layers of sun cream on. Factor 50, of course. But I think I'm just gonna have a snooze for the next few hours, and I think everyone else is gonna join me in that. Not join me in my tent, but like join me in sleeping, because today is too hot. But I also can't get over how good Chapter and Verse were. Chapter and Verse were brilliant. Like, I've seen them just before lockdown. I went with my mate Ed, who knows them, to a tiny like pub in King's Cross, I think it was, and we watched them probably play a room of about 100 people, and today was the second time I had seen them, and just yes, I will 100% be listening and following that band, because they're awesome, and you guys should do too. Whenever I come out and I sun cream up, I always forget how much the sunlight takes out of you. That literally, I've been in the sun probably 3 hours and I want to have a nap. A lot of people are kind of doing the exact same as I've previously said, but it's just too hot, especially for like the music that it is. It's just so loud. If it was pop music, it would be different, but like this is quite heavy, and there's a lot of like jumping and like mosh pits and stuff, and it just creates so much more heat. Also, it doesn't help that it's absolutely rammed at the main stage, and like all of the food vendors, I've just spoken to Katie, and she said that they've started running out of stuff. Like the other day, they ran out of soft drinks at one of the bars. They've run out of some rice at like a rice bowl place. I think they just underestimated how many people would be here on the Wednesday. Like they sold out the Wednesday, so through lockdown they were doing like little perks. So if you paid like £50 to the festival, you would get a £100 bar tab or something like that. And I think a lot of the perks included a Wednesday ticket, and they sold out the Wednesday before they've actually sold out the festival. So I think that a lot of people underestimated how much food would have been bought on the Wednesday, because normally it's like not kind of sold out, and this year is like 5,000 more capacity. But fingers crossed that they don't run out of food, because I think there would be a lot of unhappy people, especially as a lot of people topped up their little contactless cards, which are so handy but so dangerous to spend money, because I've already spent all of my money and I've had to top it up. But I am going to go for a nap as I am massively flagging in this heat, and I'll see you in T-minus 3, 2, 1. I've just had such a good nap. I think I was asleep for like an hour-ish. I haven't slept for long, but my God, has it cooled down a lot, which is so lovely. I definitely needed to get out of the sun because I was flagging, and you know when you like feel like you're unwell from being in the sun too long? I think that was me, and like I had loads and loads of sun cream on and stuff, but I just didn't expect to get sweaty and gross and all of that lot. I am awake, I'm ready to see some more bands. Everyone has gone to see a band called Rome, as it's one of their last gigs, but I am going to join them, I think at about 4:30. I think it must be about 3 o'clock-ish. Here's where I find out it's like 7:30, it's not. But I am going to join the others. I'm going to have a drink, and I'm just going to chill in the shade for a little bit just to kind of recuperate, because this morning was quite full on without it being full on, if you see what I mean. I've had an absolute disaster with my trainers. Basically, they're like Nike Air Maxes with like bubbles on the side. And I was just walking through the tents and I caught one of the bubbles on a tent peg. And it like ripped it to shreds, so now they're pretty pointless. But they're still comfortable, so that's all okay. We're now off to see band 4 of the day. We're gonna see Kenny Hoopla, who I have been told I might quite like, because they're a bit more poppy. Everything else is a little bit more heavy. I'm much more into like the pop scene here. I also might go and see some comedy later, as there's not really a band that I want to go and see. Turnstile are on at like, I think 7:30. And that's 3 for 3. Kenny Hoopla, amazing. Yet again, a band that I would never ever have watched before or even listened to, and they were awesome. I'm definitely going to go and see them on tour if they come and do a UK tour, because they're American based, so they won't come over for a while. But top work.
Ice cream! I can do this. Ice cream!
He clearly wants ice cream.
Yeah!
Give the man ice cream.
Hey!
Someone give that man ice cream.
Yeah. You go with that, Francis.
We are about to watch Boston Manor. I have absolutely no idea who they are or what songs they sing. But their soundtrack is incredibly loud, and he's just shouting for ice cream. So give the man ice cream. There's an ice cream van over there. Do it. Just give him ice cream. Not my thing. They shouldn't be called Boston Manor, they should be called Boston Marathon. Or Manathon. Because there are just people running around the sound desk. Told everyone to run around the sound desk. So it turned into a bit of a marathon. So I'm going to rename them Boston Marathon. Or Manathon. I got there eventually. I'm such an idiot. Boston Manor is just finished. I'd rate it a solid 8.5 out of 10. It grew on me. I didn't like the start of it, but it grew on me massively. And now we're about to watch Bob Dylan, maybe? This is like fan favourite of the group. They've seen them many times. And I've seen them as well. Many times. So enjoy this one too. Although I enjoy Bob Dylan's music, took like 10 minutes for him to even sing one word. So I decided that I'm gonna go back up to camp, chill out for kind of half an hour, head back down for Turnstile, which is first headliner of 2 tonight. We've got Thrice, Turnstile. I'm way more interested in Turnstile as I've been listening to them a lot to get into the mood of them, because apparently they are epic. They've been playing places like Coachella, they've done a few other big festivals, so see them here on a much smaller scale be really cool. Currently 9:25. Turnstile have ended. They were awesome live. I will definitely be going to see them again. I don't quite know which kind of arena they'll play in London, but I think they'll probably play in somewhere like the O2. Might be cool. But although it's been nice to disconnect from my phone for a little bit, I do need to go and find Wi-Fi and just do a few worky bits. I also need to just phone a few people. But basically my phone charger, I had like a battery pack and it lasted one evening, and it didn't even charge my phone to the fullest extent. Oh, I've caught the sun today. But I am off now to use their Wi-Fi, which annoyingly I think you have to pay for. But we're gonna use it for a bit of work and then go to the silent disco in about 2 hours-ish. This sky is absolutely ridiculous. Just take a look at this. This is the joy about 2000 Trees, is the fact that you're no more than like 6 minutes away from your tent, from the stages, from food. So unlike Glastonbury, where it takes like an hour and you have to stay out, you can literally come and go as you want. And like just now, I went to use the Wi-Fi, came back. It's been like half an hour, 40 minutes. And yeah, you can come back, get changed. You can then go back, watch one band, come back, and you don't feel like you need a nap, because that's what I need all the time. You're making me up all night. Got the lyrics wrong? We've just gone up to the bar, and 2000 Trees have rinsed them of alcohol. Everyone is basically drinking 2-day-old beer or doing a sober one. Closing the goddamn door, no, it's now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke. She's taking a drive, but I'm going to bed and my stomach is sick. Amigo.
Says I should pull the pin.
It's currently 2:21 in the morning. I am back from the silent disco. I feel like this tent is a bit like the booth. I always end my day in the booth / tent. I mean, I'd be quite worried if I didn't end it in the tent and I just was walking about the site till like the early hours of the morning. Tonight was so good because there's a YouTuber group, I guess you would call it, called TPD TV, and it's a group of guys who go around different festivals and show off their experience, and they've been doing it for so many years, and 2000 Trees was the first one that kind of made them go viral. And they, during lockdown, I was mentioning the perks earlier, one of them was if you raise 5,000 you could do a DJ set or rename a stage with what you wanted. So they managed to raise the money through benefits on their channel, whether that's like subscriptions or whatever, and then they managed to buy one of the stages and do a DJ set there tonight. And actually, fair play to them, they did have some bangers. But then as soon as they left, Sheeran came on, and I was like, you know what? This is amazing. And they played the like remix version, which was a slightly heavier one with the screaming. And that meant that all of my mates who were in that group loved it too. So that was awesome. But for the time being, I'm going to head to bed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Started day 3. Let's go. I feel so broken today. I'm very, very tired. I didn't sleep at all last night, as you can clearly see. I think it is a day for the sunglasses, as apparently the weather's supposed to be quite hot. Oh, my voice. So as we have a few vegans in our group, yesterday Katie and I went and found the best vegan nuggets I think I've ever had in my life. So we are going to go on the hunt and find them again because they were so good. And I think we're all going to go down before Alex's talk as well. I think we're all looking forward to Alex. We are looking forward to Alex's talk.
It was very good last time.
We're definitely looking forward to Alex's talk. I just don't remember it last time. I had one too many.
I remember someone was very emotional last time.
I was very emotional. I think I cried and told him how proud I was of him. We have just eaten the vegan nuggets. Mark, what was your review of the vegan nuggets?
Best vegan stuff I've ever had, and I'm not vegan.
Well, I will take that win.
It was as good as any meat stuff.
I'll also take that win.
Tried it yet, but I don't reckon it'll be as good as Veggie Masters.
Veggie Masters is a place in Reading, right? That does vegan chicken.
Veggie Masters, Oxford Road.
It's really rude of Alec to interrupt my vlog there. Really rude. Anyway, we're about to see Alec do his talk. We can't wait. We're backing him from the front row.
Thank you all so much for coming. So my name is Dr. Alex Somers. I'm a senior educational psychologist, and I work in something called the mental health support team. So I sort of do interventions for kids who are struggling in schools, trying to help them with their mental health. And the other thing is when we talk about social media, who do we think the customer is? I think our sort of instinct is to think we're the customer, but what we've got to remember is they're selling our data to companies, so we are the product, and they are selling us, the things we look at, the things we're interested in, to companies. We've made facial expressions to suit things. So if we think about that surprise, where you go like, I went to primary school with this guy.
Alec's talk is over. Well done, Alec. I actually said a point. I didn't think I would. My heart was racing, but I was like, it's an important point, and I just hope I got my point across, because I don't like public speaking, which is weird, because a lot of people who see me public speaking or talking in front of a crowd, they're like, you've done that amazingly, like, have you done that before? Whereas I was in a tent of like 30 people and still was quite scary. We're going to see Kid Cappuccino? Don't know who that is. Just asked if they were heavy or not, and Alex said no, so we're going into this tent here to watch him in 2 seconds.
They'll be waiting, white gloving. All that you want is all that you want.
They were awesome. Top 3 of this weekend so far. Still got a whole day of different bands to watch, but they absolutely smashed that. Some time has passed. I think I'm very overexposed because the light is behind me. But we are off to see Twin Atlantic's acoustic set in the forest. And then I'm off to see Yumi at 6, who everyone I think is going to see because they're one of the headliners. I think they're one of the headliners. They are one of the headliners. And then I'm actually off to see some comedy because there's a comedian called Lauren Pattinson who I saw in a tiny, tiny venue in Edinburgh one year, and I absolutely loved her. So I'm going to go and see her on my own in a tiny stage where Alec did his speaking earlier on. And then I am off to see Idols.
Injustice things from here up. You hear me? Can you hear me?
Well, Twin Atlantic winner. So glad I saw their acoustic set, because I was asking my mate Kirsty kind of what they are normally, because last time that I saw Holding Absence, or the first time I saw Holding Absence here, saw them at the Forest stage and they were like acoustic, so I couldn't really understand kind of what their genre was. I mean, it's all like quite heavy music here, but hearing them acoustically, you appreciate their voices more than anything else. I'm now rushing over to meet everyone else to go and see Lauren Hibbard, who is basically like a fan favourite of everyone in the group, and she's quite a new up and coming artist. Oh, they're all clapping for me. It's kind of them. But we are going to head over to the new stage and see Lauren Hibbard, who pretty much is on loads of the posters, and she's big up and coming, and in the group, that's all we've really been listening to back at camp, so I'm excited to hear her properly live, because apparently she is awesome. I feel like this is another person that's a little bit more my genre, my thing, and I feel like I'm gonna like her a lot. She was great. She was really, really good. She was a lot heavier than I expected, but I got told that before the gig. They said that her Spotify stuff is a lot more poppier, and that's a lot more like heavier. So I think I could be a convert, but not quite sure. Are we enjoying this?
I am loving this.
It is incredibly warm.
We just saw Lauren Hibbard and she was amazing. Oh, sorry. Hang on, take two.
I'm really enjoying this. It's just sweltering. So hot. You Me at 6 were great. We have just quickly left to go and see Lauren Pattinson on at the Word tent, because I really, really want to see her, and I just hope I haven't missed her and misjudged the times, but it looks busy, so fingers crossed. And then we are back down to the main stage to see Idols.
It doesn't work! And he was adamant he wasn't posh, and I went, can you at least admit you're a little bit privileged? I went, I don't care if you've got more privilege than me, I would just like you to acknowledge it. That's the only thing I'm asking. He went, I'm not posh. I was like, assumptions, how dare he think I'm stupid, scummy, slaggy, violent, just because I've got a regional accent, and how dare he talk about the women from Newcastle like that. Me mum, me sister, me niece, fair play, massive slag, but me mum, me sister. How dare he talk about the women from Newcastle like that? So like I say, I grew about 6 inches, I got really angry, I thought I'm gonna defend myself and me hometown here. I went, how dare you? How dare you talk about Newcastle like that? I think you need to watch your language, get a little bit of respect, and stop treating people like stereotypes, because women from Newcastle are angels. We do not have flaps, we have wings. Thank you very much. Thank you, 2003. It's like I will not be treated like a stereotype, and then I finish me drink in a glass tub, and some stereotypes are fucking true. Oh, goodness, see you later.
Lauren Pattinson, amazing, such a good comedian, and there was like 4 or 5 comedians before her as well. They were all top class, and it was such a nice thing to have done when we've been watching music constantly, to just sit and listen to some comedy and have a laugh and hear other people having a laugh. It was a great thing to have done, and I think we all enjoyed it as a little group. And I'm just so glad that it didn't clash with Idols, because I was so worried. it finished at like 9:15, and then someone was like, oh yeah, I'd also signed until 9:30. I was like, yes.
My mother worked 17 hours, 7 days a week.
I forgot to end the vlog last night because we got back at 4 o'clock. So it's currently 8:02 and people started getting up at 7. I got woken up at 7 telling me that people are leaving. So I was like, great. My alarm was actually set for 9:10. That was wishful thinking from me. My pickup isn't until 10:30. So I've got a little bit of time to mess around. I'm hoping that people stay here for a little bit and don't just pack up their tents and go, which does look like, but it's been an amazing weekend, amazing people, amazing lineup. I've just had a really, really lovely time, and this is like the first festival I've been to all summer. I've got another 3 to go. Lanzarote tomorrow, on tomorrow's vlog, which is very, very exciting. I just need to recuperate, I think, with a nice bath. Even though it's been super hot, I'd love a nice hot bath or a nice hot shower. Lanzarote at 6 o'clock in the morning, I've got to be at the airport. So come along on those vlogs with me. But for the time being, I hope you have enjoyed this absolutely mental, crazy vlog that has been the past 4 days. Thank you for coming on these adventures, and I'll see you later.